August 1st, 2015. Hillary Clinton hits Jeb Bush first and hard in speech on race. Bill and Hillary Clinton made $140 million over last 8 years. Top Clinton aide accused of receiving overpayments at State Department. Why Jeb Bush played nice with Hillary Clinton in Florida. Bush at Urban League says Obama was speaking the truth after shooting. It's official. U.S. terror threat not Islamist, only extremist. Mike Huckabee won't rule out using federal troops to stop abortions. Japanese police arrest Mark Karpeles on collapsed Bitcoin exchange Mt. Gox. August 2nd, 2015. Donald Trump surges a new poll. Trump builds his political machine. Joe Biden said to be taking new look at presidential run. Cecil the Lion's brother, Jericho, also illegally killed in Zimbabwe, official says. Brother of Zimbabwe's lion, Cecil, appears alive and well, says researcher. Prince Edward County's long shadow of segregation. Congress balks at lifeline for Puerto Rico. Crime wave grips Central Park. Seattle CEO who set firm's minimum wage to $70,000 says he has hit hard times. Desert Storm, the last classic war. August 3rd, 2015. Jeb Bush's camp sees an upside to Donald Trump's surge in the GOP. GOP field gets ready to rumble. Donald Trump says I pay as little as possible in taxes. Senator Schumer and comedian Amy Schumer call for more gun control. Why Schumer will side with Obama on Iran deal. Charles Koch invokes fight for civil rights as model for political activism. Defund Planned Parenthood? Not so easy. U.S. to defend new Syria force from Assad regime. Everson to file complaint over first GOP debate. Samsung Electronics to create fund for cancer-stricken workers and safety. August 4th, 2015. Donald Trump dominates Republican field in pre-debate Bloomberg poll. Hillary Clinton's popularity drops sharply in poll. Unhappy voters shake up presidential race. President Obama's tough, achievable climate plan. Senator Chuck Schumer enlists famous cousin Amy to pitch guns bill. Charles Koch's focus on injustices is fueled by an unlikely partnership. Committee approves bill to take Alabama out of marriage biz. Huntington Park councilman to appoint 2 undocumented immigrants as commissioners. The freakishness of Christianity. August 5th, 2015. Donald Trump on GOP debate. I'd like it to be very civil. The Seltzer score. Does Rick Perry deserve a spot on the debate stage? The Twilight Zone. How the GOP candidates left out of the big debate are prepping for theirs. FBI looking into the security of Hillary Clinton's private email setup. Last Man Standing star Tim Allen says, "We're going to drill Hillary." Friends of Joe Biden worry a run for president could bruise his legacy. FBI says Middle Eastern men intimidating U.S. military families in Colorado and Wyoming. Kerry warns Congress about risk of screwing the Ayatollah. Disturbing video shows Kentucky officer handcuff crying third grader at school. Apple stock implosion shreds $113.4 billion. August 6th, 2015. With Trump at center stage, GOP candidates ready to rumble at first debate. Donald Trump's debate game plan. Wing it. Donald Trump talked politics with Bill Clinton weeks before launching 2016 bid. FBI investigation of Hillary's emails is criminal probe. Election model predicts Dem will win. Obama puts fear before facts on Iran. It's either Iran nuclear deal or some sort of war, Obama warns. Fact check. How does Planned Parenthood spend that government money? Walker says, I'm not the target of a criminal investigation. Jon Stewart is ending his daily routine. August 7th, 2015. Winners at the GOP debate did not include Bush and Trump. Carly Fiorina won the happy hour debate. By a lot. Fox News couldn't kill Trump's momentum and may have only made it stronger. Trump says Fox News questions not nice and inappropriate. Donald Trump says Megyn Kelly behaved very nasty to me. Republican debate. Donald Trump still focus of campaign after sprawling fight. Chuck Schumer breaks with Obama, will oppose Iran deal. Clinton dismisses debate, rips GOP on voting rights. Here's the proof an NYC high school diploma is worthless. August 8th, 2015. Fear that debate could hurt GOP in women's eyes. Trump attacks Megyn Kelly. There was blood coming out of her eyes. Donald Trump disinvited to speak at Red State event. Megyn Kelly invited. Donald Trump is an embarrassment who is impossible to embarrass. It's his superpower. Is Trump a Clinton plant? Whose party is it anyway? Chattanooga shooting. Navy plans armed guards for reserve centers. Bangladesh blogger Niloy Neal hacked to death in Dhaka. Don't disrespect our president, black lawmakers tell Netanyahu. 24,710,000 foreign-born people employed in U.S. August 9th, 2015. Trump the Disruptor. Ban Donald Trump says, I was talking about Megyn Kelly's nose. Tycoon declares war on politically correct fools who kicked him out of GOP conference for his sexist attack on Fox host. Trump's history of flippant misogyny. The Republican Party created Donald Trump. Trump campaign claims it fired top advisor who says he quit. Sources say Roger Stone quit, wasn't fired by Donald Trump in campaign shakeup. Bernie Sanders' campaign adds young black woman as new public face. Protesters shut down Bernie Sanders rally. Illegal alien crime accounts for over 30% of murders in many states. August 10th, 2015. This chart shows sexist tweets to Megyn Kelly exploding since she questioned Donald Trump. Donald Trump considering taking pledge not to run as third-party candidate. Trump says listening to Fiorina causes headaches. Breitbart staffers believe Trump has given money to site for favorable coverage. Bernie Sanders draws 28,000 people in Portland, his campaign says, largest 2016 contender crowd by far. Can Bernie Sanders win the love of a party he scorns? Gunfire erupts in Ferguson on anniversary of Michael Brown's killing. U.S. consulate in Turkey targeted as wave of attacks kills 8. China reads emails of top U.S. officials. Lawsuit could reveal secret Saudi connection to 9/11. August 11th, 2015. Donald Trump says, I keep whining and whining until I win. Ted Cruz says, foolish for GOP to criticize Trump. Bush and Clinton at war. Clinton says Trump is offensive to women, but so is Rubio and the rest of the GOP field. State by state, Democratic Party is erasing ties to Jefferson and Jackson. More than 20 arrested in Ferguson. Armed Oath Keepers walk streets. No-fly list uses predictive assessments instead of hard evidence, U.S. admits. White House should leave politics out of Iran deal. The coddling of the American mind. China moves to devalue yuan. August 12th, 2015. Hillary Clinton directs aides to give email server and thumb drive to the Justice Department. Hillary Clinton agrees to provide private email server to FBI. Bernie Sanders beats Hillary Clinton in latest New Hampshire poll. Black Lives Matter protesters try to disrupt Hillary Clinton event. Donald Trump slaps China for sucking the blood out of the United States. Online image purports to show Croat killed by Islamic State. April 13th, 2015. Hillary Clinton's email server turned over to FBI. Hillary Clinton email probe turns to Huma. Hillary elites are freaking out. This memo tells them to stop. Dems near Clinton in panic mode. Joe Biden is sounding out allies about 2016 bid. Roger Ailes to Donald Trump. We'll resolve this now or go to war. Sorry, Donald Trump. Mexico says it will not pay for border wall. Ben Carson did research on 17-week fetal tissue. China explosions. Dozens killed in Tianjin port blasts. Chelsea Manning could face solitary confinement at military prison. August 14th, 2015. Is Hillary Clinton really in danger of losing the primary? FBI said to examine whether Hillary Clinton email was backed up. Top secret emails on Clinton's server discuss drone program and may reference classified info. Al Gore insiders figuring out if there's a path for him to run. Bush says Dems in disarray with possible Gore bid. Joe Biden said to be considering one-term presidency. An Iowa surprise. Donald Trump is actually trying to win. In symbol of restored ties, Kerry to raise U.S. flag at Havana embassy. A better deal with Iran is possible. August 15th, 2015. FBI tracking path of classified email from State Department to Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton pokes fun at email scandal during Wingding dinner in Iowa. Republican presidential candidates' reckless anti-tax crusade. Lord of the Rings actor warns world has lost its moral compass completely and fears the end of Western civilization due to ISIS threat in Middle East. VW has spent 2 years trying to hide a big security flaw. Democrat to block Obama trade nominee. Pistol whip detective says he didn't shoot attacker because of headlines. August 16th, 2015. Fox News poll says Sanders gains on Clinton. Donald Trump says undocumented immigrants have to go. Trump Force One lands at the Iowa State Fair. Little boy, you will ride in the Donald's helicopter. Trump dodges Iowa State Fair ban by setting up his $7 million Sikorsky in nearby parking lot where kids will ride for free. Donald Trump is the perfect moderate. Julian Bond, civil rights leader and former NAACP chairman, dies at 75. AT&T helped U.S. spy on Internet on a vast scale. Clinton defies the law and common sense. August 17th, 2015. The world according to Trump. How Trump is winning over conservatives without the bona fides. I am Batman, Trump tells boy on helicopter ride. It's too late for Democrats to start rethinking Clinton's 2016 viability. Clinton embraces the left. Carson suggests Obama is anti-Semitic with Iran deal. With high-profile help, Obama plots life after presidency. Bangkok bomb. Deadly blast rocks Thailand capital. Corbyn offers only angry defiance. What we need is Kendall's clarity and courage. August 18th, 2015. Post-debate, Trump pulls clear of competition. The Republican Party doesn't want to believe its voters agree with Trump, but they do. Jeb Bush on Donald Trump's immigration ideas. A plan needs to be grounded in reality. Hillary Clinton is rooting for Jeb Bush. Carly Fiorina's business record, not so sterling. Hillary's email firm was run from a loft apartment with its servers in the bathroom, raising new questions over security of sensitive messages she held. August 19, 2015. CNN ORC poll says Donald Trump now competitive in general election. Clinton pulls plug on testy presser over server questions. Nothing to worry about. Clinton dismisses email questions as partisan. Birthright citizenship was one of the Republican Party's greatest accomplishments. Health proposals by Walker and Rubio are less concerned about the poor. Islamic State militants beheaded archaeologist in Palmyra, says Syrian official. Beheaded Syrian scholar refused to lead ISIS to hidden Palmyra antiquities. My proposal for a better Iran deal. Hostages explain escape from Jawbone Canyon gunman. August 20th, 2015. Donald Trump upstages and attacks Jeb Bush in New Hampshire. Hillary Clinton aide Palmieri on email. She didn't really think it through. Black Lives Matter organizer and Oprah Scholarship recipient, who was revealed to be white, refuses to answer questions about his race, claiming he is the victim of a white supremacist conspiracy. Black or white? Is Black Lives Matter activist Shaun King lying about his race? Donald Trump's eminent domain love nearly cost a widow her house. Arizona sheriff takes Dr. Ben Carson on helicopter tour of cartel sites. IAEA says access to Iran's Parchin military site meets demands. Ex-NFL QB Eric Kramer wounded in apparent suicide attempt, says sources. The unlikely reanimation of H.P. Lovecraft. August 21st, 2015. Inside the GOP fields, new strategies to ride out the Trump tornado. Jeb Bush and Donald Trump unapologetic for anchor baby language. Trump says a lot of gang members in Ferguson, Baltimore, Chicago are illegal immigrants. Trump moves rally to 50,000 capacity stadium. A Trump-inspired hate crime in Boston. Justin says Hillary Clinton's private emails violated policy. Dozens of Clinton emails were classified from the start, U.S. rules suggest. Greece crisis, PM Alex Tsipras quits and calls early polls. Jonathan Franzen considered adopting Iraqi orphan to figure out young people. Debt is good. August 22nd, 2015. Official says 2 U.S. Marines stop Islamist attacker on train in France. Crew on Paris-bound train barricaded themselves in their staff room and locked the door as Kalashnikov-wielding terrorist went on the rampage, leaving passengers to take him down. Train suspect had been flagged as potential risk. Trump thinks Alabama is key to winning the GOP nomination. Mr. Trump's immigrant-bashing rhetoric breeds violence. With the FBI investigating Clinton's emails, Bernie Sanders should be considered the Democratic frontrunner. Ellen Page confronts Ted Cruz on gay rights at Iowa State Fair. Maybe this time really is different. Historical context is a great asset. August 23rd, 2015. Why Donald Trump won't fold. Polls and people speak. 30,000 turn out for Trump's Alabama pep rally. Here's why Donald Trump won't win the Republican presidential nomination. Kentucky GOP greenlights joint Senate and presidential run for Rand Paul. D's nuts endorses Sanders in Dem primary. MLB adopts new policy for domestic violence, sexual assault, and child abuse. August 24th, 2015. Black Monday, Dow futures plummet ahead of opening bell. The single most important piece of advice during a stock market crash: don't sell. Joe Biden is leaning towards a 2016 run. Can the Republican Party survive Trump? Donald Trump puts hedge fund guys on notice. Left whispers to Warren, it's not too late to run. Police foil plot to carry out mass shooting at Pokemon World Championships after gunmen boast of plans on social media. Louisiana trooper dies after being shot and taunted. Palmyra's Balshaman temple blown up by Islamic State. Why salad is so overrated. August 25th, 2015. With Obama's blessing, Biden mulls White House run. Vice President Joe Biden is said to be seriously mulling a 2016 bid. Joe Biden's son says Ashley Madison account was created in my name by America's enemies. Jeb Bush takes a cue from Donald Trump's playbook, Punch Back. If you want to understand Donald Trump, look at the success of the European far right. Barack Obama calls opponents of Iran deal the crazies. Oscar winners Julianne Moore and Bruce Cohen work to strip school's Confederate name. From obesity to duplicity, Jared's fall to earth. Why phone fraud starts with a silent call. World's oldest captive wombat, Patrick, joins Tinder in bid to find love. August 26th, 2015. Virginia TV reporter and photographer killed in shooting during live interview. Jorge Ramos says Donald Trump absolutely gave the order to eject me from press conference. Bush on Jorge Ramos. Reporters deserve a little more respect. Trump word, Christian soldiers? Why America is done with Hillary Clinton. Even before stock market swoon, 2016 Republicans mum on Social Security privatization. Cruz hits Megyn Kelly on liberal journalist question. Family of Marines taking the fight to ISIS. Military transgender ban set to end next May. How companies make millions off lead-poisoned poor blacks. August 27th, 2015. On-air killings gripped millions in social media storm. After shooting, alleged gunman details grievances in suicide note. He was the human tape recorder. How TV murder was criticized by bosses for appalling journalistic standards and reprimanded for wearing an Obama badge to report on elections. Virginia gunman was told by TV station to seek medical attention, memos say. The havoc that Trump wreaks. Donald Trump's appeal, and Obama for the right. Biden more competitive than Clinton against leading Republicans, says poll. Biden donors lying in wait. Biden unsure if he has the emotional fuel for 2016 run. White House pushes for Iran filibuster. August 28th, 2015. Donald Trump brings his insult show to South Carolina. Trump explains why he's hitting Jeb harder than other rivals. Donald Trump weighing whether to sign pledge to back Republicans' eventual nominee. Donald Trump wants to raise his own taxes, but would he kill the 1031 real estate break? On women's health, Clinton compares Republicans to terrorist groups. Bill Clinton sought State Department okay for paid speeches related to North Korea and Congo, new emails show. How Huma Abedin operated at the center of the Clinton universe. Reporters' everyday comments deemed racist by on-air killer. Report says LGBT rainbow hate flag found in WDBJ killer's Virginia apartment. Hungarian police arrest driver of lorry that had 71 dead migrants inside. August 29, 2015. Source says FBI A-team leading serious Clinton server probe focusing on defense info. Martin O'Malley rails at Democrats for debate schedule rigged to aid Hillary Clinton. Democratic challengers launch attacks against Clinton and party leadership. Sanders says DNC using debates to rig primary. DNC to vote on resolution supporting Black Lives Matter. Texas deputy killed execution style while fueling patrol car, authorities say. Top Jeb fundraisers leave campaign amid troubling signs. U.S. court handles win to NSA over metadata collection challenge. Lawyers plan challenge to arrest based on secret cell phone tracking. August 30th, 2015. Texas deputy executed days after black radical group calls for killing cops. Man suspected of killing Texas County Sheriff's deputy reportedly arrested. Texas deputy killed because he wore a uniform, sheriff says. Donald Trump says this is a movement. Ben Carson edging close to frontrunner Trump in latest Iowa poll. Chris Christie proposes tracking immigrants the way FedEx tracks his packages. Democrats make a $15 national minimum wage an establishment principle. Wasserman Schultz blocked Iran resolution at DNC meeting, says report. August 31st, 2015. Donald Trump, traitor to his class. Steve Schmidt says Donald Trump emasculating Jeb Bush. Donald Trump says U.S. treats illegals better than vets. What happened to Scott Walker? Scott Walker says politicians trying to distract with birthright citizenship. Islamic State flips gold coins to break Fed enslavement. Anger builds at EPA over radioactive landfill.